Reality check, man, from your device, you know, it's aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, we don't even have any time to waste. Today, we want to blaze a little fire upon the, the police force in Jamaica. And we as the citizen, we are, concerned about the videos them that is going around where every week or every other day we see police brutality in Jamaica. And we have to ask ourselves some question and, if we want to hold the police accountable, we also have to hold the Prime Minister of Jamaica also accountable. Because remember, who is in charge of the police is the Minister of National Security, who reported to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. The Commissioner of Police, Anthony Anderson, who reported to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Now remember now, the Prime Minister of Jamaica hired Anthony Anderson, and he also hired Harris Chang. We, the people of Jamaica, give the Prime Minister the mandate so that he can hire and fire whomever he wants to. Now, you have to ask yourself, if we have a Minister of National Security and his disapproval ratings among the Jamaican people is in the high 90s, why is he still there? We also have to ask the Commissioner of Police, Anthony Anderson, his disapproval ratings also amongst the Jamaican people is in the high 90s. So one would have to ask himself, why is that man still there? These are the questions that we have to ask, And when we ask them, we have to be fair enough to ask them, We have to be fair enough to ask them, You understand what I'm saying? The disapproval ratings of the Minister of National Security is in the high 90s. So why is he still there? The Jamaican people have no confidence, have no trust in this man. The Commissioner of Police, Anthony Anderson, his ratings, his disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people is in the high 90s. Now you have to ask yourself the same question. Why is that man still there? They're failing from Moran Point to Negril Point. There is no success. There's nothing being achieving from these two individuals. But yet still the Prime Minister of Jamaica have them retaining their job. Why we have to ask these questions? They may sound tough, but we have to ask them. Because you're going to retain man in these critical positions and these people are not performing. They are failing from Moran Point to Negril Point. No success is there to be shown, but yet still the Prime Minister have confidence in them to still have them in the position. Yet still, crime is on the rise. Inoculate in Jamaica. Every day, 1, 2, or 3 dead. Every report every other day, some of our kids gone missing. And they are still there. Since the beginning of this year, more than 400 kids gone missing. And they are still there. So you have to ask yourself, when the police them out there, they behave like a gangster, they behave like a thugs. Kick down and box down and tap in a people, throat and beat and abuse. No, you have to ask, who is giving them the command? Who is giving these officers the command? That they can feel so bold to go there and abuse the citizen of Jamaica like that. These police officers are following command. They just don't go there and do things on their own like that. They know that they're being captured and framed and they don't care because it does not matter what they do. They are not holding them accountable. It's just like next. And it's like that. And it's like that. So one would have to ask, what is the Prime Minister doing? What is the Minister of National Security doing about this? What is the Commissioner of Police doing about this? Those are the questions we have to ask as citizens, as concerned citizens of Jamaica. We have to ask the question, why is the Prime Minister, the Minister of National Security, the Commissioner of Police is so quiet on these police brutality in the street of our Jamaican citizens on a daily basis? Why they are so quiet? Silent mean consent. Who is giving these officers the go-ahead to go out there and abuse, ill-treat the Jamaican citizen like that? The police have to take order from somebody. The Minister of National Security take order from the Prime Minister. The Commissioner of Police take order from the Prime Minister. But who does the police take order from? Now, just look at our Minister of National Security, Horace Chang. The United States of America federal government have an indictment on this man. When somebody have an indictment on you, it simply means that you are in criminal activity. The federal government in United States of America have a sealed indictment on Horace Chang. If they do have that sealed document, it simply means you are in criminal activities. But yet still, he is the head of our police. You see where I'm going? So just think about it. We know the track record of this man Chang. Right? We know the amount of guns that they said this man bring to the West. Gang fighting against gang. Now, him have the West swimming in blood. The West is now swimming in blood because of the seed that he sowed in the West. Right? Look, the transformation and how he transformed the police force. They don't longer behave like police force, a force that is there to serve and to protect the citizens of Jamaica. The force is now a dictator force, a gangster force, who just go in at the street and any given day and kick down and step in a throat and step in a chest and box down any Jamaican citizen without a cause. And they're still on the front line. So who is giving these officers the go ahead? Who is giving them the powers to go in the street and abuse the citizen of Jamaica like that? Those are the questions we have to ask. And if we're gonna hold the police accountable, we have to hold the Prime Minister of Jamaica accountable. If we're gonna hold the Minister of National Security accountable, we also have to hold the Prime Minister accountable. If we're gonna hold the Commissioner of Police accountable, we have to hold the Prime Minister accountable, because the Prime Minister in charge of the central government. The Prime Minister in charge of them, brother. The Prime Minister hire and the Prime Minister fire. Chang have to report to the Prime Minister. The Commissioner of Police have to report to the Prime Minister. The police have to make a report, and a report that sometime have to reach to the Prime Minister. So you have to ask yourself, this is a strategy that they're applying to keep the Jamaican people at bay, to keep them checked, to keep the Jamaican people scared. So when they do whatever they feel like do, even if the Jamaican people Even if the Jamaican people don't approve of it, they have to just ride with it. They have to just go with it because of the fear. The fear that they know that if we go there and do anything, we know we're going to get boxed down, kicked down, step in our chest, gun butt from the police force. The police that we pays. The police that we pays. The police that the Jamaican citizens pay to serve and to protect. Now don't protect us anymore. They abuse us. Gun butt, box, kick, step in a throat. Can you imagine that? You are paying somebody to work for you, and that person turn around and abusing you. Just think about that. Think about that, Jamaica. Think about that. But as I said before, we have to hold the Prime Minister accountable, because we give the Prime Minister that mandate, right, to form a cabinet and to make sure when he form that cabinet, the people who is sit in this position are competent to carry out their tasks on a daily basis. We didn't give him this mandate to choose his friend and his cronies who don't have a clue, who don't have the knowledge to run certain department. We didn't give you the mandate to do that. We give you the mandate to serve on our behalf in the best interest of every Jamaican at all times, who are at home and who live in the diaspora abroad. That's the responsibility we give to you as the Prime Minister. So if the Minister of National Security have a disapproval ratings in the 90s, why is he still there? If the Commissioner of Police have a disapproval ratings of the citizen of Jamaica in the high 90s, why is he still there? Why is he still there? Because you don't have any regard for the Jamaican people. You don't care about them. Because if you do, you would have fired these men and put people who are competent to lead these organizations. Anyway, like and share and follow us over YouTube. Help us to spread the message. Don't keep it for ourselves, you know. Because sometimes we don't like to share. But this is not something to keep for yourself. Share it, man. Treat your fellow Jamaican with respect. We are all in this struggle together. Them say each one teach one. No one is an island and no man stand alone. God and go the road. Until then, we chat again. I'm out.